Oh, we got to start over, guys. Can you hear now? I think the audio's on. We're testing the audio. Oh, yay. Okay, thanks for your patience, guys. I'm going to start all over. So today we are going to talk about the best cities, the best neighborhoods with new construction in this video, because we've had some questionnaires come in from the $300,000 to $500,000 price point for new construction, as well as we have someone looking for new construction up to $3 million. And so we want to talk about those two in this video. Thanks for tuning in. Feel free to post comments, questions. Thanks, Rick, for saying no sound.
Good job.
I'm still working out technical difficulties. However, if you notice, I have this lovely logo up here. It's moving up in Texas. And guess what? We have a TV show coming out. It's called Moving Up in Texas. It's going to be aired local in Texas. But anyway, let's start. Let's talk about these great new home communities. Let's start with the $300,000 to $500,000 price point. If they're moving to Dallas-Fort Worth, in the future, we're going to bring on some people that are from Houston, Austin, and San Antonio to the live stream. I finally have the software to do that. So let's get started. This is Dee Boyett. Where would you recognize? She's been working with a lot of our new home clients.
I have.
Where are some of your favorite places?
Okay, good. I'm glad you asked. So Sabalo Hills, which is in Fort Worth. Oh my gosh, white picket fence, nothing but farmland, 2 pools, 3 lakes. I mean, walking trails galore, trees galore. It is absolutely
What part
gorgeous.
of Fort Worth?
So it is actually across from Alliance. It's on the other side of the freeway there. And it's kind of like in between Hazlitt and Saginaw. It's right smack dab in the middle.
Is it south? Guys, I'm going to share my screen. Is it south of 287?
You've got it. It's right there on that.
That's a good area.
I have heard of it, but I have not personally seen that neighborhood myself.
Eagle Mountain School District, which is really great. They are building a elementary school, a high school, and a middle school all in the same community. It's not ready now, but it will be there. And I just helped some clients from California yesterday there, and they were able to get a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, brand new open concept for $396.
Wow,
Yeah.
$396.
$396. So and
Okay.
it's a beautiful home. And it's Meritage is the
Meritage.
And they have 42-inch cabinets that are made out of like this new PVC kind of fabric, and so instead of wood, so you don't get those thumbnail prints.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's kind of a new fun little feature, and you get sprinkler system, sod,
Is
trees.
there a wait? Is there a wait?
There is not a wait. They
Awesome.
actually have a few homes move-in ready.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to chit chat about this. I need to go visit because I haven't seen them in.
It's beautiful, right?
And
next
it's
to
obvious
Eagle
I'm real
Mountain
close to
Lake,
it.
too, y'all.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So if you're living right here, I like it because you're further north. So you can have easy access to 287 up here. There's a Walmart.
Yes.
There's a Starbucks, which is nice to go to Starbucks. There's a few eateries, but then all of your main shopping area is going to be right here in the Alliance corridor. That's where your Target, your Costco, restaurants, shopping galore, main event. That's where all of those entertainment things, movie theater. So it's not far from it. And then to the west, you have Eagle Mountain Lake, which I love Eagle Mountain Lake. And there's a park down here where you can walk and just walk the border of the lake.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So that's a good.
Yeah.
If you wanna, I'm sorry, I was just say, if you wanna jump in on the same area, you also have the vines. So now we jump up on it's gonna be a different price point. So we start at about 900 now. in the vines.
Yes.
So this should be considered that, but it's a custom builder. It's Pentavia, and it does some great project.
It's gonna be right up here, right? The
Yes.
vines.
Yes.
I love the vines.
Yeah.
And those are custom built home, but like really impressive. They are raising the prices, so they're starting right now at about 900.
Okay.
They still have availability, but they are selling up fast. So that is a community that, because unfortunately right now in the luxury market, it is getting difficult to build a luxury home under $1 million. So it's kind of difficult.
Yes, I think that the Vines, what I love about the Vines is Pentavia, they build homes in Westlake. And Westlake is like super high end. Westlake and Highland Park are the two top areas for luxury homes in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I would say, the most expensive. And Pentavia has taken their product from Westlake and made it, they've scaled it down into like a production process, and yet it's still custom features.
And that's
Does that
what,
make sense?
that's exactly what when I say semi-custom builder.
Yeah.
That's what it means, because you don't start from you don't start like drawing the whole house on a paper, but you start with some of the projects that they have, some floor plan, you make some changes if you need to. But that's what it is. But the builder is using the same builder that is using for those custom built home all the way Westlake, Southlake, all those high ends. And so you get like a $3 million builder that is building homes
Precisely.
for like, under $1 million.
Yeah, so they say they start at like 700 and something, but really it's not. You're going to be starting about 900 to 1.2 million is where I kind of project. We're going to have some special features on the Vines. I don't know if you know this, but we're going to feature this neighborhood because we have permission from the listing agent. So expect that if that's your budget between 9 and 1.2, keep this on the radar and ask Robert or myself about it. Let's go back again to, okay, so we have an area in the Fort Worth. What do you guys think on the Dallas side for some new homes?
Okay, so in Little Elm, which I like to say that's also Little Frisco, by the way, y'all. It's just kind of this little hidden gem there that just is a sister to Frisco. And talk about conveniences. My word, there's everything under the moon in Little Elm. But North Lake Estates, love that area.
Oh, I've sold in North Lake Estates.
I love North Lake Estates.
Yes,
You get a really big home for a really good price, and that's in Little Elm.
And the buyers that I had in North Lake Estates, they bought over here, and their backyard is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The trees back here.
And Lake Louisville is right there, y'all. So, I mean, and talk about conveniences. I mean, if you like the city life, but yet you still want to have a country feel, Little Elm.
They still have inventory in North Lake Estates?
They are moving there on their 4th phase right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I do like this.
Yeah, it's a really good location too. So if you have to commute in 35 East, boom, there you go. You're
Yeah,
there.
that's
380.
great.
Yeah.
So I want to make a comment because here it gives them a 1-star review for Taylor Morrison. That's who my people built with. Most production builders that build on a large scale get really bad reviews. So take reviews with a grain of salt.
Right.
I've purchased production homes.
Yeah.
My clients love their Taylor Morrison. So that's just a side note. But I'm not saying that we don't want to watch for reviews, but I think more when it goes into custom homes. Have you noticed this, Robert? Custom homes, I feel like there's more weight on reviews than on production. Do you have any comments on that?
Yes, and just in a review, most people take the time to write bad reviews versus good reviews, right? So reviews are always like, especially with the the production builder. So you have they literally build like thousands of homes, and sometimes you just don't hear from the happy customer. You just hear from the one that something happened or things like that. So that's unfortunately outweighs the quality of the builder, right? We custom builders that we question how.
The weight of the reviews for custom build versus production.
Well, I think you're much more involved with a custom builder. You start early on, you develop a relationship. It's a long process where most of the home takes about 18 months to get built. That's on a fast market, not necessarily on backup order products. This is just the normal time. So I think people more involved. They get to know the builder better, and so they have much more insight to really the whole process. So
And Robert has worked with several of our clients who have been building custom homes. He's one of our luxury agents on the team, and so he's definitely. You have a ton of experience. When did you start real estate?
Back in Texas, right here, I would say back 2015.
Oh, okay.
But I've been doing real estate since 2005.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's been a long time, yeah.
We've been around a while.
Yes.
Okay.
So, what would you recommend, Dee? One of our clients, Noreen, she's looking for a new build, 300 to 350, 3 to 4 bedroom, 2,500 square feet. She wants walking shelves. She wants on-site elementary
Okay,
and peaceful neighborhood.
okay. Where does she commute to? Does she do?
No, she doesn't
Okay,
really say.
so if you're in Fort Worth, I would say Hazlet for sure. In the
Mhm.
Hazlet area, there's tons of builders in there, and that's gonna be perfect for her price point. If she wants a little more country, Forney Clemens Ranch, Clements Clemens Ranch
Okay.
in Forney. Oh my word, such
I
a
love
cute
this.
community.
Yes.
5 lakes, elementary, right across the street. Your kids can walk. 2 swimming pools,
Very safe.
very safe, and it is.
Well, we're not supposed to say that word.
Oh,
Sorry. Just kidding on that part.
In real estate, we're not allowed to talk about crime
I'm
rates.
sorry.
I like to say where I would feel comfortable. with my
Yes,
family
I would feel
Yes.
comfortable there.
It's great for families.
Yes,
Yes.
it's great for families.
Definitely.
Yep, love it.
And if you were talking about for the luxury builder, if we're talking about the Forney Rockwell area, we do have in between those 2 cities there is a city called Heath, and they are right on the lake, where you have some properties on the lake.
Yeah,
And no-
Heath, Heath.
Correct. And that is it's a very kind of rural still. It feels like a little bit of country right there, but it's a beautiful home, custom built, and you can get some front lake properties. And they range anywhere, probably starting at about 8 for not the front lake property, but all the way up to $2 to $3 million now in that lake. Beautiful,
Nice, relaxed atmosphere.
bigger
Golf
lot,
course.
bigger
Golf course
lots,
out there.
country club, golf course, exactly. So that's an option too.
Okay, so I'm going to go through some of your questions, guys. Okay, what are the best private schools in the South Lake area? That would be Robert's expertise.
So we don't really have private school in South Lake, and the reason for it is because our public school is just excellent. So there's no
It's
need for
number
that.
one.
So the KRISD is probably better than most private school. I mean, honestly, in what you get. Now, the private school, if it's a choice of like what would like your kids to learn, and have a little bit more like control of the
Well, it
program.
could be a faith-based
Or a
as
faith,
well.
exactly, then you have that. So what we have around here, in South Lake, we really only have one, which is in Clarendon Ranch. And that school offers anywhere from the pre-K all the way up to the high school, and they have a great program. The other school that we have that is right next to South Lake would be Westlake. So you need to be on the border or need to be in Westlake, and that would be the Westlake Academy.
Or the
It's
charter
a-
school, or
And
there's a lottery.
They do take a few out. You can fill
Correct.
out an application and they'll.
It's kind of hard to get in, but yes, you
Yeah.
can. That is a charter school, so technically it is a private school, but it's publicly sponsored, so essentially is as close as you get. And then we have the
We
one in
have-
Argyle.
Argyle
What's the
is,
name of that?
Argyle is Liberty Christian.
Liberty Christian. yeah.
That's it's a high reputable, like it's
Correct.
high reputation for Liberty Christian in Argyle.
Yeah.
And then there's also Covenant
That's in Colleyville, right?
in Colleyville.
Colleyville.
So that one may be the closest to South Lake.
I went
Okay,
to
it's
that
Covenant Christian.
You did?
Yeah, I loved
Okay,
it, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then there are others there's like Faith, like I think it's Faith Christian is, I think in Grapevine. And then you also have like half homeschool options, half school. So I hope that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thanks, Tyler. I think I can show it. Oh, look at that. Oh, thanks so much. Oh, coming from California. Shout out. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Here's a couple buying questions. What are some condo, townhome, or small single-family home communities, adult 55 plus, plus minus 300,000 between Dallas and Pilot Point? That would be a good Kevin question, and Kevin is on vacation
So
right now.
there's a new one in Arlington. So there's a new one in that Arlington area that y'all were
Uh-huh.
speaking of earlier.
Yeah,
That's a 55.
Arlington.
55 plus.
That is true. So it's not near Pilot Point, but Arlington does have a section in Viridian
Yes.
it's called Viridian, but it's a 55 plus. There's actually several communities.
Robeson Ranch.
Robeson Ranch, but that's a little further.
Mhm.
That's going to be the Fort Worth side. Pilot Point. I'm going to have to get back with you, Christine.
Everybody is north of Aubrey, right there. So it's really, is that right? Yeah.
I know that there's some up in Melissa, in
Yeah, I don't know.
McKinney. I'm trying to think of a Pilot Point. Aubrey's probably the best place to look.
Yeah.
So if you have filled out our questionnaire, we'll talk with your agent, and if not, fill out our questionnaire, and we'll get you hooked up.
I just don't know about
Kevin knows
specific.
all of those.
Yeah, I know more on this area. I don't know any other.
Yeah.
55 plus.
Does anyone else have any questions? Because we're about to let you go. Did I miss something? Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. I think we went over everything that we wanted to.
If you didn't get a chance to see the Salina video, it's all the rave right now. And if you haven't yet, fill out our Dream Home questionnaire and we'll get some one-on-one consultation going for you. What I love to do is we have team meetings every Tuesday morning. Most of the people are gone, which is why we have us four and no more. But we get together and we get to discuss and give other options for your Dream Home questionnaire. So fill that out. It should be in the link below, and let us know if you have any questions. All right, thanks, y'all. Have a great day.
Please like and subscribe.